Are you wishing or are you willing? Are you wishing or are you willing? Hi, my name is McNeill and I am the Master Wealth Builder, helping you to build a stronger and better life and business in every area of your life. And our question today is this: are you willing or are you wishing? We're talking about Anne's wonderful words of wisdom from the McNeill Factor Insights from the book Think and Grow Rich. And we're walking through all 13 principles, talking about your desire. What is it that you really want? And based upon what you desire, are you wishing or are you willing? This is number 13 of the 16 symptoms of the lack of persistence. In the book Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill shares in all of the principles, you must have persistence. But oftentimes there are symptoms. Actually, he says that there are 16 that he quotes. There are actually 16 symptoms of the lack of persistence. And number 13 is wishing instead of willing. We're going to go backwards today. How about number 12, is the habit of neglecting to move on your ideas? Wow, I have an idea, but will I act on it? You have an idea, but will you act on that idea? Number 11 is, do you have organized plans for the ideas that you create? Number 10, the willingness to quit quickly whenever you're faced with any kind of challenge, struggle, or defeat. This is a lack of persistence. We're going to turn those around to say, this is how you persist. I think that's what I'm going to start saying. How about that? How do you learn how to persist? Maybe if we take these lack of persistence and turn them into ways to persist. How about this? How about there are 16 ways to persist? I like that. What do you think? Why don't you put it in the comments? What do you think about the 16 ways to persist and change our mindset to focus on that which we do want, turning what we don't want into an affirmation of what we do want? So why don't we start over? How about that? Let's start over with number one. Number one, if you want to persist, you should have clearly defined exactly what you want. That's number one. Number two, you should not procrastinate with or without cause. Oh, I like the sound of this. Number three, you should have an interest in acquiring specialized knowledge. Wow, this is sounding pretty good. Yes. Okay, I'm a little bit too excited. All right. But I think what's happening for me in the moment, this is live, this is living, and I'm in the moment. I started off by talking about the 16 symptoms of the lack of persistence. But I'm working on programming and reprogramming my mind into the positive. So automatically my mind shifted to, what are the causes for persistence? How do you turn this into a reason and a way to persist? So here we go. Number three, you're going to acquire specialized knowledge. Number four, you're going to decide to stop passing the buck. Number five, you're going to create the habit of doing away with all of those alibis that's stopping you from creating your definite plans. Number six, you're not going to have self-satisfaction, but you are going to have hope in all that you put your hands to do. Number seven is you're going to be focused, not indifferent, but you're going to be focused on reflecting on not compromising. On any reason, any occasion, you are not going to compromise. We're talking about, how do you persist? What are the 16 symptoms for persistence? Okay, here we go. Number 8, you're going to stop blaming others for your mistake. Stop blaming others for your mistake. Number 9, you are going to strengthen your desire. You're going to strengthen your desire for your motive. What are your motives? What are your desires? Your car, is it a car you want? Maybe it's that Lamborghini, or it's a Porsche, red on red. Oh, I like red. Okay. All right. But whatever it is you want, you're going to strengthen it. You're going to strengthen your motive. And number 10, you are going to face defeat in the face, but you're not going to quit. You're going to face defeat in the face. You're going to write it down. You're going to look at it, but you are not going to be defeated. You're going to persist right through it. You're going to be willing to persist. Number 11, you will have organized plans in writing. Number 11, you will have organized plans. Number 12, you will move on your ideas and you will grasp every opportunity when it presents itself. It doesn't mean you're going to act on it, but at least you can write it down. Yes, write down every idea and opportunity when it presents itself. And number 13, you're going to do away with the wishing, and instead you're going to have willing. And I'm going to read something that Napoleon Hill says, and we will wrap up. All right, wishing, we're doing away with the wishing. That's number 13. Now, you have absolute control, he says, over but one thing. And that one thing is your thoughts. That's the only thing you have absolute control over. This is the most significant. It is the most significant and inspiring of all known facts. It reflects the divine nature of humanity. This divine prerogative is the sole means by which you may control your own destiny. If you must be careless with your possessions, let it be in connection with material things, because your mind is your mental and spiritual estate. We talk about leaving a legacy, but it's really your mind and your thoughts that you want to leave as a legacy as you live a life of abundance. If you want to be careless, let it be with your material things, but not your thoughts. Protect and use it. This is your thoughts. With care, to which divine royalty is entitled. You were given willpower for this purpose. Unfortunately, there is no legal protection against those who, either by design or ignorance, poison the minds of others by negative suggestion. And with that, we're going to wrap up, and I'm going to remind you of 3 things, my 3 takeaways today. Think about how you can persist toward your desire. That's number 1. Number 2, write it down. Whatever it is you desire, write it down. Write down your desire and whatever it is that you are deciding you want to have. And number 3, write a date on it. Those are the 3 things that are takeaways today, as we focus on shifting our mind toward that which we do want and away from that which you do not want. All right, again, my name is Ann McNeill, and I am the Master Wealth Builder, helping you to build a stronger and better life and business in every area of your life and your business. And I want to continue to thank you for thinking and growing richer with me. And I will, yes, I will continue to see you tomorrow. And with that, we're going to continue to say thank you and have a wonderful day. But always remember to follow me on all social media platforms and subscribe to my YouTube at Ann McNeill.